I'm over here just checking out life, enjoying it, jamming out to some tune. Down, down in an earlier round. You know, why not, right? We're over here. We're going live. We're going to get you all set up here in a second. And I'm just trying to make sure that you can see me. Because at the moment, it looks like, there we go. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yep, you can see and hear me on Twitch. So we're good over here. So great. Fantastic. Hope everyone's having a great day. We've got a fun show for you today. First time ever, I think second time ever, we're doing a break. This time we've got, I think, 200 spots and lots of boosters for you guys to hit and get a hold of. And the value is fairly reasonable, I thought. So, hey, Webs, 35, how you doing? But real quick, I got to do two quick things before we can get started. Give me 1 second. I got to get the shuffle the randomizer ready just in case someone buys that. And let's see here. What else are we looking for? Hey, Blue Vortex, how you doing? Oh, I've got to share this show real quick to all my buddies. I started a little bit earlier because I wanted to be able to share this over and everything. But also, no worries. If you guys are looking for secret layers from the other day, I will have them as soon as they ship. I should have several different ones. The only one I'm not going to have a ton of is going to end up being the Kieran, because some of my buddies wanted it, so I'm trying to help my buddies out too. But I will have them, and we're going to make them very reasonably priced. We're not going to go crazy like everyone else has. We'll make sure to give you guys that reasonable price. So, all right, give me 1 second as I share this over to a couple places real quick. All right, we're going to share this real quick. Just a couple quick places. That way people know. I don't know. I was trying to see where we were because there was a. Oh, yeah, here we are. We're just going to have some fun today. I'm just trying to share stuff out there, get people to come check it out. See if anyone's interested in coming on over here and, you know, get some product. I hope everyone's having a great day. I cannot see if you're in chat, but if you're there, I thank you guys so much for being here so far. We've got some fun stuff we're trying to do and just want you to be a part of it. So if you're interested, let me know. If you got questions or you got something you're looking for, secret layers, whatever it is, let me know. If you want to make me a deal, go check out the Buy It Now. It's full of stuff. I've got lots of the Spiderman secret layers now, and I'm trying to make them as reasonably priced as possible for you guys. This is all I do all the time is try to make sure you guys can get reasonably priced product whenever I can. Again, I have to still keep in mind though whatever the value is online. But all right, bear with me just 1 second. My doggy's in behind me, running around doing something crazy. Almost done here. We got like 2 more places to promote, I think. Because like, why wouldn't you just share your stuff wherever you can? All right, there we go. Hey guys, how you guys? Hey, Buddy Investor. I don't know if you're still here or not, but good to see you. How are you doing? Andrew, how are you? Who's going to get some of these breaks today? By the way, we've got breaks that have collector boosters, that have some of the Spider-Man secret layers that are sitting right here outside of this one. This is the only one that's not in there. There are mixture booster twos you can hit in there, which for the price still is really good. There are some play boosters in there, obviously, but there are some good play boosters in there. Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, Edge of Eternities, Lord of the Rings set booster you can hit as well. And then you can also hit some Final Fantasy, some Edge of Eternities, and some Spider-Man. It's a really good chance to hit some of them, as well as a couple other secret layers in there as well. So the only question is, hey West, how you doing? Friggin' beast, how are you? The real question is, who's going to be the first person to jump into one of these breaks? Because here how I'm doing the breaks. I don't know if other people do them, but basically, whatever you hit off of the break, whatever it gives you, we will open it right here as long as we're not too backed up. That's the plan. Hey, Jacobs, Matt Maki, how you doing? Old Smoke Stats, how are you guys? We also have lots of other stuff as well. So just keep that in mind with all the stuff we have. If there's things you're looking for, we do have the break going on right now, though, that you can get into, get a good chance to hit some really good stuff. The math on it is basically 1 in 10 chance of hitting something that's valued at 40 or more dollars. So your average on the floor on the thing though is about for the break is about $20. So I am selling all kinds of stuff. So it just depends on what you're looking for, cuz. Jakuza, or Maki. Let's call you Maki. There we go. Maki's easier. Um, so I've got secret layers. I've got secret layers from probably the past year and a half or so. Well, actually, there's one you're looking for, and I can't guarantee I have all of them. But if you want to go check buy it now, in the break, you can actually go look at the break and see, and it should tell you exactly what all is in there. There's 203 things. Lots of play boosters are in there, but they're reasonably priced as far as like what you get. But you also have a 1 in 10 chance of hitting collector booster or secret layers. Hey, Autumn, how are you doing today? So who's going to jump in to this break? I've got it in. It's just a buy it now. We're just going to buy it in. I don't want to do auction on it because it's a pain. So I just want you guys to jump in and grab them. Now I can do some other things as well. I'll put some other things in through to auction as well. But the main thing we're trying to do today is this break here. 200 some spots. I'd love to fill as many of them as possible. I've got to get rid of stuff. So I want to give you guys deals. Also, feel free to check out the buy it now section. There is like 100 different things in the buy it now section. You want to make me an offer on something, as long as it's reasonable. So basically, all you got to do to get into the break, it should be up there where you should be able to just buy the spot and buy a spot or buy spots in the break. Um, basically, is how that works. So at least that's how it's worked on other shows. So basically, yeah. So like here, I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Right, we're gonna run the first spot as an auction just to get it going. And I'm gonna put it down for 13. We'll run the auction for 30 seconds. First person to get in here. That's how we do that with that one. So you can just you buy it, and you get it. So other than that, you just buy it now. So basically, if you buy a spot, it throws you in. It's going to randomly give you one of whatever's in the list. So that's how you do that, Maki. Maybe I should have just ran these as auctions. Y'all like to fight over them. So what'll happen here probably now? All right, there we go. And you're gonna hit a Final Fantasy Play Booster. All right. So do you want to open this now, or you want me to send it to you sealed? That's how that works, basically. But I want to do if people want to open them, open now. We're gonna open it right now. I know, like sometimes people don't do it this way, but as long as you know it's not too crazy, we're gonna open it. So yeah, so we got more. Let's just run the next one then. You're gonna get Final Fantasy Play Booster, Black Rod Mages, Airship. All right, here we go. I see it. Memories of the Bohem, Torgo, Ambrosia, Father to Son, Magic Pot Island, and ooh, one of the gold. The more expensive card in the set is actually one of these gold stamps. It's cool, the fish art. So not horrible pack, not like the like. All right, what do we get? Hey, you got the Spiderman Heroic Deeds. You want to crack this and see if you hit the really cool thing? There are some of the alternate cards in here. We can check and see. All right, so we got the breaks running. So if you buy them, they're up there. You can buy it, grab it. It'll throw you in a spot. All right, let's go ahead and open this one up. Sorry, what is it? Let him hit. Yeah, the really good one. What is it? It's the let's see here. All right. Do you want the packaging or not? I can throw the packaging away or send you the packaging there, Maki. All right, it's coming. All right. Yeah, it's easier just to send it without the packaging because I can send it better. But let's see what we get here. Let's see if we get the good hit. Ephemerate, 3 visits, Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, Command Tower, and this is it. It is Harmonize 7018, not 701. That's so close. It's still. I think the black and white ones are worth a little bit more. I think there are sketch ones that are worth a good amount of money. I don't know how much, but all right, we're gonna put that in your pack there. Yeah, no worries. So that's how those breaks work. We got lots more spots. So we already hit one of the good ones, but we still got, I think, 21 more. So who's going to hit the next one? They're out there all day. So let's run another one of these as an auction. All right, here we go. Next one is up. How's everyone's day going? All right, give me just 1 second here. I'm trying to get into my whatnot. All right, who's going to jump in the next spot of the break here? You already have one hit. Lots of spots still available, though. Sorry, whatnot changed, so I've got to like jump in here to sell stuff easier. All right. Well, while we're waiting here, the break is still here, so I will keep putting it up top. We're going to run an auction this morning for a Spiderman collector booster. We have not hit anything. All right. Maki got a Spider-Man play booster. All right. That's a good one. Still good. All right. Well, we're going to open it right now. All right. Now we're running the collector booster as well while it's running. Let's go ahead and open it up. Hey, Crockpack, how you doing? And Maki also just unlocked bronze tier. So the more you buy, you get perks that you can use to get money off for your next purchase. So all right, let's see what we got here. These are reversed. So, Island, Mask Mower, Strength of Will. This is a hot card. This card is going to see a lot more play. It's been seeing play, but it is a very good card. I played it last night, one of my decks, and someone went to zap something, and I put 16 more encounters on my creature. Spot portal, spider girl, spider bot, and we can look at the other ones. I don't think we're trying to see if maybe you get one of the not bad, not bad. Your usual pack in there. All right, still got more spots coming on out. I'm going to run another auction here for a. Let's go for Edge of Eternity's Collector Booster. Who's interested in one of those? This box we have yet to. This is a box we have yet to hit any of the foils on. So we hit the. Sorry, let me be honest. We've not hit the Galaxy foils. We did hit the. What is it? The bonus sheet card. How's everyone's day going? Slick Willie. Good old Slick Willie over there. Slick Willie 93. I just like the name. You know, good old. If you know who the original Slick Willie is. How's your day going? Hey, Cubby Cards, how you doing? Working. Yeah, I've seen that. That's about what everyone's doing. I'm even working too. So this is work. I just get to hang around cards today. You know, though, I had something the other night. So I was setting up and I was on a stream, and I was like at the end of the stream, breathing and blessed regards. Yeah, that's the good part. As long as we're breathing, we're blessed, we're good to go. You know, they're able to work. There's a lot of advantages and things like that. So, but yeah, I was setting up and someone's like, man, if I had all those packs in my house, there's no way I could not open them. I said, you know how hard it is for me not to open my product? Like, I have to fight myself every day. Like, it's been a fight. I got all the Spiderman secret layers, by the way. If you're looking for them, go check it out and buy it now. Some of them are on the break, too. We already had one of them hit this morning, the Heroic Deeds. Chance to hit those really expensive sketch cards. I don't know how expensive they are right now, but I do know that they were a couple $100 the other day. I don't know if they've gone up more or gone down. But I have a hard time, especially when secret layers come out, and especially ones that have stuff like that, where it's like, oh, I wish I could open all these. But the problem is, they have to sell less if I open them and know what's in them. So, all right. First game stream. I got you. Yeah, I'm still like I've been doing this for a couple of months now. I'm still trying to figure out all of the ins and outs. A lot of times I just do packs, but I have them breaks today where we are trying to get you guys to get some really good stuff. I'm trying to get more stuff for the show. It's just it takes a minute. I have a good inventory. It's just trying to get even more things that you guys would be interested in, and having fun with stuff as well. So, all right, let's run an auction this morning. No, I get you. I get you. Are you doing it for? I mean, are you doing it? Is yours Magic as well, or is it like what else is yours? I'm just curious because there's a lot of different stuff. So, okay, pretty cool. So you doing yours mostly as singles then, or is it you doing as packs? Surprise spins. I got you. Yeah, those are. It's so like if you can get the right stuff, you've got to figure out how to price it right, where you aren't bankrupting yourself, but you still want to make it worth people's while to jump into your spins. Yeah, yeah. The vaulted. See, I'm trying to get all of my stuff situated to be for the business. I just to be able to get moved into a new place, and you have to get all of business stuff worked out because I want to get some vaulted rarity stuff. Although I'm not sure. Uh, After I think it's November, they're changing some of their policies. So I don't know if vaulted rarities is going to be able to be sold. I've seen relic packs as well. I've seen both of them. There's actually like 3 companies that do the same thing. If someone can give me the information, I need to look at relic packs because vaulted rarities told me they would. I got you. So you can't have it in your games. You can still buy it now, but you can't have it on your spins anymore. Is that how that works now? See, I got an email and I was like, how does this affect anything? Because it's like they're trying to change how they do repacks, which I understand. I get it because there are a lot of scummy people out there that do repacks that basically are garbage. So, um, okay, I got you. See, I've only really seen vaulted rarities because I've been around them and stuff. Yeah, so that's a great way to do it. So Willie, I would recommend this is what I did when I first started. I did get connected, but the problem was my LGS is like going on 2 years old. They were doing well and being given a good amount of product, but then all of a sudden, with recent stuff, everything is backed off. So I'm not able to get as much product. So like now I'm having to. So just keep that in mind too. Like unless like make sure you're stored because that's what I'm searching for. Is either I'm trying to connect up with somebody where I can get stuff at distributor pricing, or find a way to basically set my store at another store and sell stuff out of that store, so to say, give or take, so that when I look at a distributor, they're like, oh yeah, he has a bathroom, he has a storefront. So I have heard of them. I just don't know. I don't. I mean, I do have space, but I'm trying to like juggle three businesses at one time, and it's never easy. Four. So you get like all the old stuff for $300. So you get like what? How much product comes on that? That's what I'm curious about. And or where do you find that? Because that's not a bad deal. So I'm assuming it's 2021 product. So you're going to get just probably play boosters, probably commander decks, stuff like that. I'm just curious, like what it breaks down per unit, give or take, because that's the important part. What's the bottom line? Because, and this is the fun part. I always tell people about this, right? Hey, Flush, how you doing? We're doing our breaks today. Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? All right. How's it going? Okay, 35 still product, so it's like $10 a pack. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound horrible. I may have to look into that. Yeah, for the most part. So my convention crud was the convention crud. Steve-O can't type this morning. I think he's had a little too much already this morning, right? I'm just messing with you there, Steve-O. Yeah, I still got a little bit of allergy issues, but that's that's just my life. So the crud was mostly gone by the end of last week, but I was just trying to get to the next. Crud hit, allergies hit, all at the same time, and so all right, turn this as an auction, guys. Or breaks this morning. All right, here we go. I'll check them out. Yeah. All right, let's skip this one. I'll check it out and see what it is. All right, who's gonna get on the next brick? We already get one of our hits on the break for one of the Spider-Man secret layers. So we've got some hits. The mystery boosters are in there. Yeah, I've got to find some more stuff. I've got some connections. It's just trying to figure out the like I've got to sit down and get time to actually like do it because my other issue is I also like okay, so you get like so you get Midnight Hunt, some collector boosters. So you get mostly junky stuff, so to say, but it's not bad, I guess, for your like for the storefront if you're looking to get some singles and let's see here. It's not bad for what you get, I guess, for if you're doing like breaks and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let me know. I would be glad to know because like it's hit or miss, you know. And if you're not done, it's hard to tell. Like it's always like yeah, always to be careful too because it's so easy to make these websites up. So 35 factory still booster boxes per pallet. Okay, so you get booster boxes. That's cool because that comes with 6 booster boxes, I think, in the pallet. But you're not sure what you're getting. or you're going to get bundles, and I mean, which is not bad. You can definitely flip them over. It's not, yeah, it definitely is. If it's legit, that's the biggest thing, is making sure it's legit. So, who's gonna get on our breaks this morning though? We got some really good stuff. I want you guys to get some Spider-Man, some Measure Eternities, some Japanese Final Fantasy, and I want you guys to hit these Spider-Man things. So who's gonna jump in and get on the next? Yeah, yeah. Or it's all no. What it would be is 35 boxes of nothing but Innistrad remastered, Aether Drift. But how much you would get though? Like you get some of the finish line bundles. People like those. It's just like it's something it's not bad to get. Oh no! Trust me, I love Aether Drift. Like a I was able to be part of the what is ambassadorship for Aether Drift, right? And I absolutely loved it. And I still think it's an undervalued set. So I think that set is going to go up because I think we're going to see some different themes over the next year that are going to make the value of that set go up. I mean, we got stock up from it, right? So like, your best bet. How you doing? Josivo, Royal Flush, what we looking for today? You guys got anything you're looking for? Oh, if we're to check out the buy it now, we've got lots of secret layers. And I can't. The TMNT is my big push right now. I'm trying to become an ambassador for it. Okay, so I don't think it's going to flop in that sense. But here's the problem, right? Wizards is still figuring out how to do these Universes Beyond sets as far as standard legal stuff. And some people are upset about how powerful cards are. They want like broken cards. I'm like, guys, we can't have. Everyone's like, Unity tokens are bad. I'm like, they can't be broken. They should just be tap sack at it. Like that's broken. Like you use anything that's tap sack, do something can be easily broken. Like, all right, we're gonna see here. What did you get? You got a Final Fantasy Play Booster, Maki. Let's go. I'm assuming you want us to crack that for you. All right, let's go. Another break here. Let's see what we get, Maki. Trying to get to the good stuff. Hey, that's a good one. Bruce Tarl, that's a good hit. Bruce, Jill, and X Death. There you go. All right. Show this in here. All right, that's the fullness of that one. All right, we got the next one. What we get here? Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Something's going on. Hang on a second. Something's happening. I don't know what's going on here. All right. And okay, we're just waiting for the payment on the one, apparently. I don't know why it's saying it's waiting on the payment on the one. So once the payment comes through, it'll randomize it for you. All right, we do have the Final Fantasy Eternities collector, or chances to hit the collector boosters over there. But let's go ahead and do a quick auction here on everyone's favorite Mystery Booster 2. There we go. Let's randomize it and see what you get over here. For the next one, a Spiderman Play Booster. All right. It's really weird that it was delayed though, and it didn't pop up because it popped up in mine that you got the Final Fantasy, but it didn't pop up in the. That's weird. All right, we're gonna open this up for you, Maki. Let's open for Electro. So table, Spider Woman, good card. Wise Jack. How'd that card? How's everyone's day going? Who's gonna jump in this break and get some chances to hit some really good stuff today? I can get better team bags. No good hits. Yeah, not on that one. I mean, they're hit or miss with the play boosters. You never know what you're getting. I mean, how the break spots work. Here's the thing. I tried my best to make it reasonable as possible. At least I'm not like no. I'm a dog. So here's the thing, right? I have watched people do breaks that they're literally giving you lands, and people are paying 20, 25 bucks for the break spots to possibly hit a collector booster or something. I'm at least trying to give you some decent value with what I've put in here. You got to have the good and the bad mixed in, which is still there's still value. So like you're not hitting maybe the highest, but I mean you did hit the heroic deeds, which is a good deal for $15 because that's a like $50 thing on its own. So I'm still learning the break system, but I'm trying my best based off. I'm trying my best. So this is the thing. The reason I'm not done breaks before is because a lot of the breaks leave bad taste in my mouth because you guys are spending. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I would love for you to come back. When you want to take another spin at it, go for it. It's still there. One more spot, man. You have a good hit off of it, though. One good hit. You also do have your coupon you can use, but look, the break is all about trying to be fair. So you have usually 10 to 15% of the break is big hits, and then you have a chunk that's like decent hits, and then you have some that are just like your play booster stuff. So like, but I've seen people do worse hits that are really really bad. Like there's a guy out there I watched the other day. Has lots of people that do it, and they're jumping them to spend $20, and he's just giving them lands. For the most part, like dollar lands, dollar cards, but you get a chance to hitting there's like 30 spots and like 500 to hit a vaulted rarity thing, and everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, yeah!" For me, I'm like, that's a little scummy, a little dirty. Like, not like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But hey, officer, how you doing? No, I got a hack stuck to my foot. There we go. I want people to be able to get good stuff and you know not feel bad about I spent $25 and got a Mech RV or how you doing? You want to go ahead and crack those on pack or on stream? And do you have any specific number? Let me just get random here. I've got them sitting right here. We can just do random. Or I think there's like in our random. We're gonna go top one. There's always the top, and we'll go middle and bottom. Feel free to check out the buy it now stuff. I've got lots of different secret layers, some exclusives for Magicon. If there's secret layers or things you're looking for, let me know. I do have these as well, and I'm willing to take offers on stuff. So if you make me a reasonable offer, I will consider it. So I've got this really cool, the cool Spiderman in stock, ready to ship to you. I don't have this in the store. I'll pick it out and show you guys when we check in. So these were on the secret layer the other day. These were these cool like magic hats with the dragon on them, and on the back it says, I don't actually know what it says. I can't read it. Oh, it's the brain dead. So that's what it says, brain dead on the back. So I think this. Oh no, we're doing the party thing again. So I've got that if you're interested in it. I haven't put it on yet or in the list or, but if you're interested, let me know. I can definitely get that for you. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up these packs real quick. And don't forget about the break we've got going on right now. Let's open up these Final Fantasy packs. So let's see what we got here. You spent 20 minutes. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty fake or not great. Like that's just my thought. Just from looking at it, I don't even know if the site is real. Like just from a quick look at it, like that's the problem. Why are you saying avoid it? What did you find? Hey, we got Crick. Yeah, no, I got you. So you yeah, I figured as much. Hey, Astro Legends in front of here. Okay, and then oh man, this is a good pack. 3 rares in 1 pack and an art card. Oh wow. Okay, so basically they get you on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they get you on all that stuff. That makes sense. Not. I figured there's something to do with it. So, um, a lot of that stuff is too good to be true. I've got somebody who's got product I need to reach back out to. That like, yeah, it always is. When I saw the numbers on, I was like, that just doesn't look right. Darkness Crystal, good hit, and you know, Hope Aspire. Man, these are some good hit. This is some good pack. Oh yeah, yeah. Except for this guy, yeah, I know, right? I try to make things what at my detriment of my business. I try to make things reasonable and don't go crazy. Like you know, the secret layers for his looks are too good to be true. I'm 100% AI. This is the problem. You know the word the issue though is we will soon have AI people doing streams like this. Woo, Ragavan, man. Like, what was this? These packs, fire, fire packs. Like, whoo. Oh no, the stream quality is failing. No. All right, well let's turn off the music. Shut the music off. Let's see if we can fix the stream quality and get it back. I'll turn my phone off of Wi-Fi too. That way we okay. How is it coming back? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going. I've got to fix this. I do have fiber, but the problem is, so I'm actually about to switch from AT&T, right? So here's the problem though. My office, and that's the reason is this is on Wi-Fi. If I could run like 100-foot cable from where I could. That's the pain. Actually, probably what I'm gonna do. I have an extender. I just haven't. I got to find a spot to put it in because the problem is the perfect spot to put it in is in the hallway because there's a plug out there. The problem is partner has kids that comes over every the weekend, and yeah. Well, the problem with the wire is too like it's a pain to run it because I'd have to run it. Yeah. I mean, I could, but I know the wires is better. Yeah, I could, I could, I could like there was a company that I know that would actually run it for me fairly cheap, but I still don't know 100% where my router is eventually going to sit. I'm actually considering switching over to T-Mobile fiber. So Guinea Celtic in 4K. Yeah, I probably really should because of the streaming and stuff. Need to get this fixed up. The problem, yeah, that's the issue. Is I do have the router box that's going to sit out here, but yeah. Hey guys, feel free to jump in the spots. There we go, much better. All right, it just probably what happens is things get bogged down between my phone and it and in my office, which is the furthest away from the router box. All right, let's go ahead and run this one as an auction real quick. Who's going to get our next spot in the break? Yeah, T-Mobile is like wants me so stinking bad. Yeah, no, that does. Yeah, the quality is important because you want to be able to see the packs. And Whatnot already has this small little screen area that they give you anyways. Like I'm like guys, like I know you're a phone thing and you want people to like look that way, but why couldn't you make it to where your streams could be? I could go sideways with my streams and have it better, just like they do. So TikTok, you have videos that are the full screen. They just are further back. You can still see things. Like I wish I could do full screen video because I could put my little face in the corner and you get to see all of this. Yeah, I try my best to make this look like so. Actually, it's really funny. So this is based on me running. I figured out how to do this running on TikTok live for a little bit because they have it where you can like double stack. I've got to fix that again because I'm also considering starting to sell on TikTok. I gotta remember who bought this pack. So give me 1 second. Let's see here. Sold. Mech Harvey. Oh, a lot cheaper. It's 6%. 6%. 3% for the first, like, so much you sell, I think, which is really, really good. You talking about on here? I actually don't know. I think I'm still a good chunk away because my shows have been so sporadic. Like, and you've got to get, I can't remember how much. It's a good chunk to get on Premiere. I need to go look at that. I looked at it one time, but yeah. All right, guys, what are we going for? Hey, thank you so much, JoJo, for the follow. Next week is going to be a fun show because next week we've got the starting on Wednesday. I'm going to run it at least 2 shows on Wednesday and Thursday, probably. We've got the Whatnot card show. So I'm going to try to be on here with all of my product, everything I can, trying to sell you guys all the stuff in my office. Maybe even some Funkos that I have. If you're looking for Funkos, I have some Lord of the Rings Funkos. I have some other Funkos as well. I've got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to just do a bunch of fun stuff too. All right, let's run an auction here for Mystery Booster 2. I need to just go start getting a bunch of other stuff too, like the like just other card stuff, and throw it in here if I can find it. I'm actually trying to partner again with my LGS. Notorious Dig, how you doing? Trying to partner with my LGS again to get some of their stuff. That they've just got like bunches of. They're like, hey, can you help us move it? So, and just try to put some of it on here. All right, Notorious Dig, Mystery Booster, where are we going with it? Random Ripper. My only question is are you my buddy Notorious or are you a different Notorious? I have a buddy who has a Notorious. And give me 1 second. We'll get this ripped in a second. I wanted to look at that. Oh, I'm always down to be friends with people. Trust me. I just always curious because my buddy's Notorious. He's one of the guys that I play CDH with and stuff like that online. So yeah, let's go ahead and run the next one. All right, let's see what we got in this pack. We have not hit the foil yet. My hope as a breaker is always we want to hit the foil. I cheer you on to hit the foil, but also early on would be like Mystical Plains, Fate Stitcher, Mystic Speculation, Beseech the Queen, good card. Summon Undead, Titan Strength, Hero's Bane, Mobilize, Cogwork Librarian, Murderous Rider, Colossal Dreadmaw. Woo! They got the best card ever. And Final Fortune, good hit there on that one. Final Fortune and No Regrets, Egret. So not bad at all. You got Colossal Dreadmaw, which is the best card ever, right? I think I'm gonna play music through my phone. Yeah. Oh, you play VV, CDH. I hope when you say VV, and I'm hoping it's CDH because honestly, building VV outside like building anything bracket less than bracket 4 is a shame. Like. By the way, feel free if you guys are in. Thank you guys so much for being here. By the way, if we get to 20 people, we'll do a giveaway. I have a Deadeye Navigator, secret layer. The Deadeye Navigator. Don't do this. It always does that. The Deadeye Navigator. Yeah, see, hits the screen. Deadeye Navigator. We'll do it this way. We'll give this one away if we can get to 20 people in the show today. So yeah, casual VV is a little annoying in my personal opinion. Like, can be annoying. I think you can build it casually, but honestly, like you're not going to run Curiosity in the deck. You're just going to kind of run it as more of like a spell slinger, just slowly ping people out and not ways to like over abuse VV if you're doing bracket 3. But realistically, you just need to build it CDH. That's what you need to do. Yeah, true. All right, we're back to the we got our break still going on. I'm gonna run this one as an auction real quick. Hey, doggy. A doggy is always a truest TCG. There we go. Let's see here. There's some good things to be hitting here. The possibility there are some Spider-Man secret layers in here. Which is your chance to hit some really fun, expensive cards. You know. So hey, quit scratching. I don't know. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Final Fantasy Play Booster. All right, Truist, you want us to go ahead and crack that or just send it to you? Just let us know. Ship, please. I got you. Was a Final Fantasy one, right? Let me make sure. Yep, Final Fantasy Play Booster. I always ask people because I know some people want it shipped. And sometimes on breaks, people just do them so quick. Thank you for the follow as well. They go so quick. They're doing them like every 10 seconds. I like to break stuff on screen. I can do a whole show, then break after and just send it to you. But not everyone's going to be sitting around. So, like, you know, let's go for the next one. They're up there, by the way, if you want to buy them. The spots are there to buy it now. They are in the buy it now section, so you can get as many as you want. Buy a bunch of spots, get a chance to hit some of the fun things in there. There are, I think, 19 of the big hits left, which is still less than, or you're still at about 10%, 1 in 10 chance of hitting. Which is not bad, which is higher than most. And even when you don't, when you hit, you're still hitting something like a play booster that does have cards in it that have at least could hit some higher values. You're still getting a little bit of value at it. You're not going and getting like a 50-cent land. So which I've seen people do. All right, what we got here, we're going to get a hit. Final Fantasy Play Booster, another ship as well, I believe. Correct? Truest? Obi dog. My doggy's scratching. What you want? Come here. Come here. Oh, also, guys, I forgot to tell you this. I didn't put this in, but if you're interested in it, I just got the Spiderman Legends with the really cool promo. I can set this in my in the store. I don't have it in there just yet, but I can definitely set it in the store if you're interested in these. Got the secret layer hat. I just got some of the stuff in either like the end of yesterday or before the show started today, and hadn't had time to put in there. Obi dog, what are you doing? Come here. You're going to get kicked out of the room. Here, why don't you come up and say hi to everybody? Here's the doggy. Yeah, I know, buddy. You want to say hi? Say woof. Oh, your nose hit it. You whooped it. Say woof, woof, woof. My name is Obi. Yes, he's my puppers. So his name's Obi. He's like 6.5. So he's cute, but he's being rotten today, scratching at boxes in my office for some reason. I don't even know why. I'm like, dude, we went out the bathroom. Yeah. I wish there was a way I could just keep him in my lap and do the stream. It's just not easy because if I'm opening packs, I cannot not. That reminds me of Piglet. All right, here we go. Next break spot. Who's going to jump into it? Austin M. I thought that said Autism M. And Jinx, Jackal, how you guys doing today? Yeah, everyone want to do pupper pulls. By the way, if you're looking, like I've said this before, I've got a ton of stuff in Buy It Now. Feel free to check it out. Secret layers, all kinds of stuff. Let the dog pick the pack. Sure, I can run one. After this, I will run the Mystery Booster again. I tried to see how good he was at packs the other day to see if he would hit anything good. So let's run the auction. Let me find it. I got to find it real quick. All right, here we go. All right. I tried with the Spider-Man collector box that I was opening. I was like, okay, let's see how good the doggy is. And I like let him sniff at it. And some of them he'd be like, and usually the ones he did not like had no real, like, had some cards in it, but not like the nicer cards, and the other ones like were so. But it wasn't like, or the first like 3 times it happened, I was like, this is all chance, right? And it wasn't, ended up being chance, because like a couple times he was like, yeah, I like this one, and it was not good. So still got some training to do to teach him to find the good foils, you know. All right, you want me to just grab a couple of them and see which one he's interested in? Notorious. Random. All right, we're gonna grab like 3 and see which one he's interested in. All right. All right, or 4. Which of these do you want? This one? This one. This one. This one. All right. The first pack, he went all in on sniffing like crazy. So, all right, we're gonna open this up. Try to open it with the dog in my lap. This is the foil. I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm gonna be a little sad. Excited for you, but a little sad because, you know, Shelter. Thought that was Mother Ruins for a second. Blood Speaker. And Breath Shield Breaker. Who's going to get on these breaks? But yeah, feel free to check out the buy it now. If you guys want to, I've got so many secret layers. I will make you Replicating Ring, Timeless Dragon, Umbral Mantle's a good hit, and Lotus Petal. No foil, but still a good pack. That was a good pack. As far as value goes. Lotus Petal, all of that. All right. You got to get down, buddy, because I can't keep you on the lap. I feel like I'm going to drop you. The free mana. Yep. He's like, that's free mana. Let's go. We'll run another. I'll run another one. You guys can jump into these, the break as much as you want. Got a bunch of them. Make you a good deal on them. Good chance to hit some good stuff. Some of the Spiderman secret layers are in there. Some of them full on full. So yeah, a good chance to hit some of the cards, the sketch cards in there. Also some Spider-Man collector boosters, Edge of Trinity collector boosters. There also are 4 Final Fantasy Japanese collector boosters in there. $15, $15 for those. That's a good deal to hit one of those. Knowing that those go for about $80 now and can have upwards of $300 worth of value in them. But by the way, if you guys do have things you're looking for, singles, let me know. I have a large collection of singles. Not listed, but I buy and sell singles all the time. I also have, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Depends on when you say older, what you're talking about. I do have a lot of older cards, but if you're talking like the high-end, high-value cards, those sell so fast for me. But if there's a specific one you're looking for, let me know. Spicy T-Man. Why so spicy? Grafted deck, Sigil. I actually do have Sigil of Sleep. I do know 100% I have Sigil of Sleep. Let me look about in my inventory about the other one. Grafted Exoskeleton. Sigil of Sleep, though, I'm pretty sure I have like. Are you building a VV deck too? I don't know. There's Sigil of Sleep. Is it Kellermorph or Kellamorph? Sorry, I was trying to see. I was like, let's see here. Inventory. No, I don't want to give feedback right now. Okay. Let me see which one this Kellermorph is. Oh, okay. The guy that does the 1 damage and pings more. I got you. Yeah, I get you. I got you on that one. Grafted Exoskeleton. I don't have any of those. Those sell. Like if I get them, they sell. Or I put them in my own personal deck. I have one. I think. Well, no, not Grafted Exoskeleton, but I didn't realize it was in the Phyrexia ROB1 precon. The other one was Sigil of Sleep. I'm pretty sure I've got like 5 of those, or I did have 5 of those. Let me check my orders real quick and see if I've sold them, because I know I have them or had them, but I want to make sure I haven't sold them. So let me look real quick and just make sure, because I did adjust a bunch of my prices the other day and someone might have bought them all up for me. Let's see here. No, I only. Okay, so I sold one there. One there. No wonder they haven't been selling. They're not in my. So I actually hold on. Let me go check real quick. I'm gonna step up and double check. I'm pretty sure I do have them. I do have one. I don't have grafted, but I do have sigil. I just think my inventory got messed up with it. So let me check real quick. I'm still here. You can still hear me. I just gotta find this card in my pile of. Yeah, apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently my inventory is off. I got to do a inventory recount soon, because that would be why probably a bunch of my stuff that is more expensive hasn't been selling. The one, yeah, I only have the original printing of the auras. Yes, if you want that, go for it. So sigil sleep. Let me double check here. I do have it, by the way. Let me just double check why it's not in my inventory. Like I pulled I bought a collection that had like 10 of these in there. Which one is this one? Urza's Destiny. It's the Urza's Destiny one. And yeah, no, I should have 4 of these. That's so weird. We're 27. The auras one, it is sealed. It's in my box over here. I can show it to you. Let me make sure not squishing my dog. He gets behind me. Let me open it up and see if I can find it real quick. Which one you're looking for? The auras, right? The alien auras. This one. It is sealed, by the way. Robbie. I had Deathburger. I also do have the Deathburger too. I do have both of those. Yeah, I hadn't opened those. I did sell one of those like before we knew that they were second about it. By the way, hold on, where you at? Spicy Tea Man. Do you still want the sigil of sleep? Okay. So it's LP. Is that okay? Lightly played. Which, yeah, it's got a little bit of. It's not nothing crazy. I always ask because some people are very like, no, it's got to be near mint, which is hard to find in older cards. For that one, now I will tell you this though, the disadvantage for you, even if I put the shipping is going to be a little bit more, but that's because it's what they charge for it. Let's see here. Yeah, so they're going for that. So I'll do $4 on it. I recommend though your better option too, if you want to get the best deal, like if there's anything else you're looking for card wise, buy a pack or 2 of boosters to go with it, because then your shipping isn't as bad, so to say. But that's up to you. But I can put that in the store. It'd be like $4 and whatever the shipping is. I'll put the shipping 0 to 1 ounces, but it's still going to be like whatever whatnot charges me for shipping. And Robbie. So my shipping is capped at like, I think it's like $8 or $9. So like if you buy a couple of things, like it doesn't keep charging you more and more shipping. It's not supposed to. I have it capped at like $9, I think. That's the issue. Like, so it probably, like if you bought it and a couple play boosters, it would do like, it would probably be like the shipping. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just telling you how the shipping works, so you know, like if you go and you're like, oh man, I wanted that, but it's gonna be like $5 plus the shipping. Like I can't do anything, unfortunately, about the shipping on whatnot as far as that, because there's not a way to do, unless I'm in a singles only show, there's not a way to do like, because I would prefer, if you're buying like anything under like $20, I'll just send it in a mailer, an envelope. Fine. But the problem with that is there's not a way on Whatnot to do envelope shipping easily unless you're in a singles only show. Someone told me there's a way to do it, but yeah, I'm just telling you how to do it. If you still want it, I can get you there. Or if you also want it, I can tell you where to get it. There's how to get it and not have to pay as much shipping, so to say. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, Robbie. So I don't know what I've got it set for. If you want both of them, or one of them, if you're interested in them. Hey, let's see here. We got one of those. What did we get? Spider-Man Play Booster. All right, Tennessee MTG. Yeah, I can send you a DM real quick. So Tennessee MTG, do you want us to rip it? All right, this was a Spider-Man, right? Yep. All right, grab back here where my Spider-Man are. I have all the stuff. I just have the one set for the breaks off to the side because I just don't have room. They want you to have all this stuff. I'm like, there's not enough room for everything. Let's see here. What you hoping for, Tennessee? What you're looking for in the set? All right. I always remember we get to see the cool lands. Robotics Mastery and Symbiote Spider-Man is a good hit. And supportive parents. There you go. You got supportive parents now. Vulture, Spider UK, Taxi Driver, Common Crook, whoosh. Mask Meower, Guy in the Chair, Spider-Man Web Singer, Subway Train, and Daily Bugle Reporters. All right. Symbiote Spider-Man is a good card for what it does. I like it. You're burnt out on Spidey. I get you. Yeah, it's the set is not a bad set. I do like the set, right? But I feel like the commons and uncommons repeat themselves so much in the different packs, more than usual because there's just. I wish they would. I know it wouldn't have sold as well, but I honestly wish it would have just been in a supplemental set, like a commander only set, probably for the first go, and just do it as like you did Assassin's Creed, and then you wouldn't have to fill it with the stuff. But I mean, I still like the set. I still think there's some really good cards in it, and I think there's some fun stuff. And I don't blame Wizards for this. I really don't blame Wizards as much for it as I think Marvel and Disney is a little bit to blame for how it went. That's my take on it. I think because like Final Fantasy was fantastic, right? Lord of the Rings was fantastic. All these different things have been fantastic. Yeah, I have. I mean, are you talking about when we say normal? You're talking about like Edge of Eternities and all the others. Like, I would sell more of this everything. Like, I've got Final Fantasy, I've got Edge of Eternities, I've got Spider-Man. That's what I've been able to. Oh, like staples. Like you're talking like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, if there's something you're looking for, let me know. I might have it in my inventory. I don't list a lot of single cards on here because I do this outside. On TCG Player. Let's see here. But yeah, if the Tennessee MTG you're looking for, yeah, I get it. I want to figure out how to do more shows on here, like as far as like getting some singles and stuff with it. It's just sometimes difficult because I have a lot of packs right now. That's why I'm doing like the breaks, but I would like to, and I might end up because I'm in the process of trying to do some more stuff for the show and figure out how to do more whatnot, but also still do singles and stuff. So yeah, it's always hard to do, but I do outside. I sell outside a lot of singles, so that's kind of like they're helping push like that company. So like doing singles on here is great. It's just I wish there was an easier way to list like I could just import an entire list of cards that I had, right? So let's say I had 500 cards. I could just make a list and then list them very easily on here. That's the only downside. You gotta go through every single one and list it. So, all right, we're going to breaks. I'm gonna run another auction on the next spot here. All right, here we go. This is one of the break spots. Chance to hit some of the Spider-Man 2 layers. By the way, if you're still out there, where are you at? Robbie. Was it Robbie? No. Yeah, Robbie. Are you still there? You still wanting those if you want both of them, look. I've got them featured. I think what I could price them at based on what I saw them selling at on a couple of different places. I make you a deal on both of them. So let's see here. One's 80, 170, right? So yeah, no, I got you. I don't know how the foiling looks, honestly. I sold one of them and the person wanted it shipped as is, so I never. Hey, Hugh Jazz, how you doing? I get your name there. Great name. By the way, who's going to jump in here and hit on these next these breaks? We've got some fun stuff out here. Still a chance to hit 4 Final Fantasy collector boosters. The Japanese, I might add say that. Some of the fun Spider-Man Secret Layers that you get a chance to hit some of the really cool cards in. So there's a chance to hit the sketch cards that are like a couple $100. I think there's Brainstorm, Harmonize, and there's one other card that's in the Spider-Man Secret Layers. Also, in a couple weeks, I will have all the other Secret Layers as well. If you missed out, we'll make you some fun deals on those. I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, no worries, Robbie. Let me know. I'll be here for a little bit. We're just trying to I'll set them to the side too, just in case. Oh, I have to dig them back out. All right. Let's see here. Nugget. How you guys doing? Who's gonna get in the next break? We've already had one of the Spider-Man Secret Layers open. What are you guys looking for? Feel free to check out the buy it now. We've got lots of Secret Layers there for you to hit. Let's run an auction here on the Edge of Eternity's collector booster. While we wait, the break is still there. We still have the Galaxy foils left to be able to hit. Hey, Sandy Hoy, how you doing? How's your day been? Alrighty. No one on that. Anything? What are you guys looking for today? Anything specific you guys are looking for? Let me know in the comments if you got something you're looking for single wise or anything else you got. Let me know. We would love to hit you up, try to hook you up. All right, let's run a mystery booster too here. Who wants the mystery boosters? I know you love them. We all love them. All right, Tennessee MTG right here. My favorite packs are these mystery boosters. I absolutely love them. Some of my favorite packs are the mystery boosters. Rip it. All right, we just want to go hot hands in, or you got somewhere you want me to grab it from? Rando. All right, this top pack, because it's uneven, I'll always do that. Let's set this aside. We're going to go ahead and run another auction while we're at it. We'll run another one, because, why not? Also, free to jump into the breaks. We've got 195 spots. Still, I think 20 hits still left in the break. Still good packs. Hey, Ghostly Prison's a good hit off the top. $2 card, I believe, still. Dark Triumph. Swarming Goblins. Bushwhack. Skull Mulcher. Give, Take. Goblin Goliath. Mental Misstep. Good hit there. And Snuff Out. And Flank Illicit. So that's not a bad pack, actually. Actually, a really good pack as far as, like, what you get. Like, I always tell people, like, 90% of the time you're going to get, as long as you're spending less than $20 on the mystery booster packs. I try to price mine between 13 and 15. I think I sell them at like 15 or 16. Buy it now, or 13 starting bid, and then I'm putting, they also are in the break at 15. So that's I'm gonna do run another one of these here real quick. All right, here we go. Who's going to get in the next break here? Starting a little bit lower than what you can just get into it just to see. We still got lots of stuff to hit. I'm always out here asking too, though. I want people to enjoy the show. Things that I could do to make the show better, or things you're looking for when you jump into shows. Do you prefer singles? Do you like the breaks? Like, I do lots of packs because it's just easy to do. I'm just trying to get here. I know obviously I'm not a female, so like I watch the shows that have lots of females. People go watching because the personality. My goal is to build the show here by just being here and having fun. So we're hoping to grow the show and continue to grow the shows. We do a couple shows every week, but I'm considering doing the show at least 3 times a week, if not trying to do a little bit more and jump on and do like a couple evenings and a couple days and then just rotate in and out of what we do. So I gotta get people to buy though, because the shows cost money to get on, because I gotta promote it a little bit sometimes to get people interested in it. All right, let's see here. Spiderman? Who wants to get a Spiderman? Anyone want Spidey? Brand new box, haven't opened it. Still got a chance to hit some of the biggest hits out there. Or is there some kind of packs you guys are looking for specifically? Let me know. All right, we're going to go back to run this as an auction. I got you guys on this one. Let's go. Come on into the break. Let's go. Let's have some fun. All right. Who's jumping in? What we got going on today? Anything you guys are looking for, let me know. We'll run another auction here over on... Hold on, I had to close out. We'll jump back in. Hey, Greg, the Great Ginch, how you doing? Huckleberry Kush, how you doing? Gazuki Gaming, hey, how you doing today, Gazuki? Let's run for another mystery booster here. Nas Fighter, how you doing? All right, who's gonna grab a mystery booster? We still got the foil available. That's what we're looking for today, right? The foils. Woo! All right, Spicy Teaman's back in here. I love Mystery Booster too. What is really sad is like I've only got so many more of these left, so I've got to either find a way to buy them from somebody else and get a good deal on them, or hope that they do more before the end of next year. All right, Spicy, we just doing random and we ripping. Middle column, just anywhere in the middle or the middle top. You let me know. This is your pick, your pack. Dealer's choice. All right, I'm going to just go right in the middle then. Middle. You're right. You want me to open this, correct? I always double check because I did have someone one time that told me like specific pack to get, and then I go to rip it like, oh, I just wanted you to ship that. I'm like, oh, why didn't you tell me? All right, let's see what we got here. Still looking for the foil. Otherworldly Journey. Loam Lion. Tetsuko, good card. Unbreakable Symbol. Torch Breath. Falcon Wrath. Compost. Primal Rage. Terramorphic Expanse. Woo! Looking for game. What are we looking for? Hey, yeah, I know, right? Kevin Owens. Plague Engineer. Ash Barons. And Stifle. Well, good hit. Good card. And Chazuk, Mighty Guitarist. So that's cool. Banding. Creatures with banding cost 2 less to cast. Fun card there. Not horrible. Stifle was your best hit, I think, in the pack that I know of, but still not bad. All right, we're going to pin this break back up to the top. We're going to run this as an auction now. Who's going to get in on the break again? Oh, I think you appreciate it. It's always hard to get everything in your camera. That was spicy. Spicy Lairs are spicy. By the way, if you're looking for some singles, let me know. I've got some promo singles. I've got some stuff from MagicCon in Atlanta that you can only get from there. So do let me know if you got stuff you're looking for. All right. We also have our break going on. Chance to hit some really good stuff in the break. Duke, how you doing? Duke 8, how you doing? Run the next auction here. Mystery Booster 2. Who's going to jump in? We still haven't hit the foil. Got a full box full. I think we've gone through. Oh, Duck. Okay. I got you, Duck. See, there was someone else the other day that had a similar name though, and they're like, no, it's Duck or it's Duke or whatever because it's just D-U-K. I was like, okay. It's hit or miss with names on here. People have so many different names. I try my best. Some are easy, like Aaron, right? Aaron, right? Aaron Wad. I got you there. No, I was just making a joke. Like if you've ever watched Key and Peele, there was the whole Aaron joke, and so I mispronounced Duck's name, and I was just like, I was like, yeah, like we got easy names over here, like Aaron, you know. So I was just having some fun with it. You know, run this as an auction, run as an auction. Yeah, it's really funny to see that those guys now are like one of them. The one guy makes like really good movies, and the other one is still like all over the place, doing shows and stuff. They're both still active. You know, it's just really funny. Yeah, those guys were big. Been on my show. I didn't watch it as much. I watched bits and pieces of it when they popped up and stuff like that, and I'd get it. I never watched the show as much. I would just see the little clips and stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to give me a show for next week so you guys are ready to come in here and be on the show. Monday Madness. Make a deal. EOE. All right. Keegan Michael Key is hilarious, but Jordan has. Yeah, he's gotten really good into the creative role. By the way, we got these breaks going on. Give me one second. I'm trying to schedule my show for next week. EOE, Out of Fantasy, LOTR, Sonic, Spiderman, and more. And does not repeat. We'll put a thumbnail up here, upload photo. Magic. Seeing what cool thing I can put up here for Magic the Gathering that y'all might be interested in. Let's see here. If there's anything you're looking for, let me know. I've got playmats. I won't make you deals. Go look at my bike now. You got something you're looking for. You're like, oh, that's cool. Make me a deal. We'll see what we can do. I'm always into making deals. I wanted to help you out. Valley Girl Pin Finder, how you doing? If you're looking for pins, I've got several Magic pins for sale. So oh yeah, we'll just do the gift bundle. Oh no, I messed it up. But how's everyone's day been? What y'all looking for? Anything you're trying to get? Let me know. What decks are you currently building? I'm trying to finish up a spider deck for a stream in a couple days with Sheila that I've been working on for what seems like 2 years now. So hopefully I can actually finish it this go round. All right, let me finish my schedule my show. MTG Monday Madness. Let's make a deal. Spider Man. EOE. Final Fantasy. And more. All right, what are we looking for? We're going to run this one as another one of these breaks. We got the break here running as an auction. Good chance to hit some secret layers, collector boosters. Who's going to jump in on here? Even mystery boosters in here too. So let me know if you're going to try to jump in on here. Oh, I hate when this does this. There we go. We're going to just do breaks. Hey, Jumpa, thanks for the follow. Hey, we just got one. Bonehead. How's it? All right, let's see what we get here. All right, Bonehead, what we got? What we got? You got Mystery Booster 2. All right, let's grab the Mystery Booster 2 here. Do you want us to just ship it to you or you want us to rip it? We will do the rip right here if you'd like us to do it. All right, we're going to rip it. Give me one more second. I am trying to make sure we're good to go with everything from my show. I'm trying to schedule the show for Monday. There we go. All right, we got the show scheduled for Monday. Let's go ahead and rip it. Let's see who else is going to get in the breaks. All right. This is of the hits that are in there outside of the big hits. This is still a good hit for the value. All right, you got a sliver, Sentinel Sliver, Unbounded Potential, Peregrine Drake, Murmuring Mystic, Noxious Ghoul. There's your value right there. Already, this pack is worth like $10. There we go. Haywire Might, Darksteel Ignite, Shared Summons, Days, and Mind Break Trap, man. You got a good pack right there. You got a great pack right there. All right. Let's see here. Where am I? There we go. All right. And who got that one again? Bonehead, 1979. Yep, we got you there. All right. Who else is going to jump into the breaks? We got them there. Good price for what they're at. I do run a few. Yeah, Hobby House. How you doing? Bonehead. Hey, Dougie. What's wrong? Bonehead 1979, that's you. We got you. Thank you so much. All right. You guys got anything else you're looking for? Who's looking for what? We're on another auction here. See who's going to get in the next break. I do have Spiderman Secret Lairs. I don't have them broken out open, but I do have the one that has that. I think is the Heroic Deeds, if I remember correctly. And let me look real quick. I thought I had it. I did have it at one point. Yeah. I do have the Heroic Deeds. It should be in the buy now section. I think the Heroic Deeds is the one that has it. I'm 100% certain. You can look again. Let me double check that real quick. But I'm pretty sure that's it. That's the one that you want. Let me look real quick for you. Yeah, it should be in my the buy now. If you grab that, it should just look in there. If you can just look up Spider-Man, you just look Spider-Man or Heroic Deeds. If you search it, it'll bring it right up to you. And we can, if you want to have it sent to you without opening it, we can, or we can open it on stream and see if you got one of the cool cards. I only have the regular. I don't have rainbow foil. I sold out of my rainbow foil. Well, hold on. Actually, I've got an idea. I've got something. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have the rainbow foil anymore. Someone bought the rainbow earlier, I believe. Let me double check. Can't spell. Yeah, only one I have currently is non-foil. The one that is foil is in my break currently. And I cannot take it out to sell it because it's in the break, unfortunately. So I do have a rainbow. It's just today it wouldn't be in because I have stuff that I save for the breaks and different stuff like that, and I put the rainbow one in for the break. The non-foil one I do have. I don't know where to put it. So if you're looking for the foil one, all right, who's going to jump in the break here? Who's going to jump in the next auction for the break? Get us to that next level. All right. Offers on anything? No offers on anything. How's it going? Hey, window shopper, how you doing? Anything you're looking for, let us know. I do not have the lure. I actually do have the Laura Croft. But that's in my personal collection, and I'm still planning to build Laura someday. So yeah, I have it open, and I have all the singles, and it's in my list of card decks to eventually build. But yeah, I know. I was really hoping with the place. Yeah, I know. It was one that especially if you want it still in the pack, good luck. Yeah, that's the hard part. I don't know. I don't even know. on TCG Player, like what I was wondering if maybe we would get it. You know, it'd be really cool. It'd be really, really cool, right? Is if you could, if with the PlayStation drop, the secret card in there is Lara Croft, like the Lara Croft. They reprint the Lara Croft cards. That would be pretty sick. Because I mean, Tomb Raider was a PlayStation exclusive, right? What is she going for? I didn't realize she was up to a $40 card. Wow, that's crazy. On the TCG, I don't remember which one I got. I think I have the non-foil version. There's not even one for sale on TCG right now. I'm just looking because that's where I get some of my pricing. But yeah, I'm sure they're there. You just got to find them. Nice. I'm gonna try to get them. My goal is to get all of them. I always try to buy all of them, and then go from there. So that way, if people can't get them, again, knowing their issues, like I get them all, then I basically put them in my store because that's kind of how I do it. But everyone's like, "Oh, you're the pro. You broke the system. You got in and broke." I did not break the system last time. I did fair and square, just as everyone else did, to try to get into the secret layer drop for the last one. And I try to sell them at a reasonable rate, where I can still make some money, but I'm not like breaking the bank. And then like I got something to sell to my friends too. So like I get in, I've got buddies that are like, I really wanted this one. I will be like, oh, just let's work a deal out. So yeah, so I'll try. I feel like we're gonna have the same issue that we did with the last set, and that is everyone and their brother is going to want them, and we're going to have a problem with that. Where as far as it's like it's gonna be like stuff's gonna sell out fast because people really like their PlayStation. All right, who's gonna get on this break? We're doing a quick auction. Normal price is 15. We're doing it for 13 starting for you. Give you a good deal. Are you gonna get on it? My buddies were in here and they jumped away. All right, who was I looking for? All right, who's going to jump in last second? Nope. MJ is the greatest of all time, 100%. MJ, 234 GOAT. Yep, 100%. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, followed second by Kobe Bryant. 100%. Although I do believe like people like Larry Bird, and some of the older players get overlooked as well because they were so long ago. I feel like Larry Bird will have a heyday in this current NBA. I feel like some of the older players have a heyday in the current NBA. Like you see all these numbers getting put up by these players. I feel like if Michael Jordan played today, Michael Jordan would have like 75 points a game on average right now. All right. Let's run some more auctions, or if there's anything you're looking for, let me know. But why is my auctions empty? That's so weird. All right. Who wants an Edge of Eternity play booster? Let's just see here real quick. OG Kashyyyk Trooper. Are you an OG Kashyyyk Trooper? So you remember Battlefront 2, the originals? I sure hope so. All right, Edge of Eternity play booster. Who's going to jump in and get it? Grab it before it's too late. I gotcha. So the only reason I put them where they were is because I matched my pricing on what is it called? I matched the pricing off of what other I try to be a little bit lower, and I get what you're saying. You can make me an offer. I still have to I'm supposed to get them replaced. The problem is I've moved since then, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get the product when it gets shipped or if it ever gets shipped to me. So the problem with it is I'm supposed to get new product, but I also don't know when it's coming. So I I have to, because I think they were more expensive when they dropped them. If I remember correctly. I think it was, what are they? Like, yeah, they were 60. So I have to at least sell it at like 65, because if not, yeah, that's the problem, and I get what you're saying. I understand. Now, if I already had gotten the new ones and these were just extra ones, I would make you 100% deal, because I don't know if or when. I have to at least get what I paid into them back. So that's the issue. Like if whenever I get the new ones in, yeah, I can probably use these as a giveaway or whatever. I didn't know there is the good card you can hit inside of it, I think, if I remember correctly. But I understand where you're coming from too. Like that's why I like when I price stuff, I try to price it under what they're going for. And see, the problem with it is it's hard to tell if the ones that people are selling on TCG Player are the ones that are new or the old ones. So I try to go a little under TCG Player when I can. Sometimes I have to go a little bit above, because if they're going for, like, let's say if they sold for 30 and they're selling for 28, I have to sell it at least a little bit above, so I can, after my fees, make at least what I break even at. So that's where I'm at right now with stuff. I try to be the best prices I can. I'm always open for offers. So, and as long as an offer is not making me lose a ton of money. Yeah, I figured as much. Crucible Worlds is like went super high in price. It dropped at one point too. It was like I think it had gotten down to like a $10 card, and then it's been such a while since they've done a reprint that it shot back up in value the other day. I was looking at something, so like there's not a lot of it out there. So, all right, let's try one more mystery booster here. Where are you going, doggy? Oh, you want to get up in my lap, don't you? Okay, we'll get up here. I just don't want to. I've got to be careful though, because I don't want to hurt you. You got your shot yesterday. I'm getting my doggy. Oh. All right, dog's on the camera. That means you guys got to buy mystery boosters. Yeah, I'll let you know, Robbie, if or whenever I do get the reprints. I see what you're saying with them, and if I do get which I'm supposed to, it's just. And what really sucks too is I'm pretty sure I sold or gave. I think one of those was given away as like a prize for something, and I'm like, well, I feel bad because like, yeah, okay, yeah, I figured as much. It's hard to see. I went off of, so I checked like 3 prices usually on them, and that's the issues with it, is figuring out. Hey, go away! Don't get my face, not in my face. But I know what you're coming from too, and I know where they are like could possibly be at as well. Just hard to see, like, because there are 2 of them too, I believe, if I remember correctly. So there's the non-foil and the foil one. So like I went off and just looked at what was going on TCG Player. Crucial World has the one that's like $35, I want to say, and then the rest of them are like $5 to $10 a card, which is typically what happens. Probably the Death Burger, then, I bet you, is the one. Hey, I just hate like the secret layers that like people price them at what they do, because like they I don't know where. I must have saw the prices also might have dropped recently too from when I listed it the other day. Because yeah, but I see what you're saying too. Like I said, yeah, I get you on it. There like at some point I could probably put it up there. The thing about a lot of like actual stores is they have that like built in, or sometimes they're giving those. Yeah, and I have to at least try to, like, if I get the new ones in, I could definitely like make you a deal on the old ones. I just gotta wait till the new ones come in, because But yeah, feel free to say. I don't know when or if they're ever coming in, like, because they have to do a complete reprint, right? So that means it's probably 2 or 3 months before they even ship them to us. So, unfortunately. All right, who's gonna jump in and do the luck of the dog on the spin for one of these breaks? All right, we're running an auction on it real quick. The doggy's here. See, say hi, Obi. Hi, Obi. Yeah, who knows? Like the value could go up. And honestly, what's really funny is I'm curious if because of how bad the folding was and it was a mistake they made, if those cards technically considered misprints will have more value in the long run because there'll be a different version of them. So I'm curious about that. And I'm curious if they'll print a different number on them so people can know the difference between the original and the new one. All right. All right, guys. Is there anything else you're looking for today? Let me know. Secret Lairs, all the fun stuff. Booty Gang. Appreciate you as well, Robbie. I mean, like I said, I do my best to try to help people where I can. I'm also very open and honest where it comes to how I'm making some money. How you doing today, Booty? Mr. Booty Gang. Landfork, how's it going? Ginger Hulk. I sure hope you're a very large individual or a very large muscly individual as a Ginger Hulk. But as far as a funny play on words, it would be really funny if you were a very skinny. Appreciate it. I'm glad you got it. So I try to get them out as quick as possible. Put the dog down. I used to open another one of them. Yeah, I can. The problem is they're so small. Looks like a dude with a bunch of muscles. Is that really you, or is that your like your friend? I'm kidding. I got you. So the problem is I could kind of see. It just took me a second to kind of see what was in the thing, because like when you're looking at the profile picture, sometimes they're really hard to tell what they are. So I couldn't tell until I actually clicked on your like the actual thing and it propped it up. So they're so small, and sometimes it's like I couldn't tell if you had someone in a headlock there or what was going on in the picture. So, all right, let's run another one of these as an auction just to see if we can get our 10th one of these sold. I at least would love to sell one more of the breaks, the 10 break, before we jump off in a little bit. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. All right, we're gonna run this. Where'd you go? All right, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, big old biceps. I'm working on trying to get there. Did I get a daily cash adjustment for what? From refund. Don't know what I got a cash adjustment for. No, we are not paying that much. All right, let's see here. Just a second. I'm trying to do my whatnot. Had a million things pop up. Anything you guys are looking for, let us know. We're on one more Spider-Man before we run out. Hey, Venom's Cards, how you doing? All righty, here we go. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being on today. We're going to jump off for now. We'll be back on Monday. We got a show Monday. We have a show planned for Wednesday. We probably have a show Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week, more than likely, because I believe it's the card show for what's it called? For Whatnot. So we want to be on here and pushing and helping you guys, and all of that. So yeah. So let's see here. Hopefully we'll see you there. We're going to do a quick more Solar Tools. I'll jump over and go to who's on today. Let's go to Rect.